Welcome to Audio for Idiots. It's the Jack Wagon Express in your ear holes.
You know what that sound means? We're getting all aboard the Jack Wagon Express, bitches. How's everybody doing this week?
Good. I've done a ton of editing. Got a lot done.
That's good. That'll be exciting. Troy's making a movie.
Forever.
And, yeah. So, well, we're going to start the show with, Troy, this week. It's kind of a phrase of the show. It's hemming and hawing. That is the phrase of the show. Keep track of how many times we say it. And in case you're wondering, hemming and hawing.
Why you keep hemming and hawing.
Okay. Hemming and hawing is an idiom that means to be hesitant, indecisive, or evasive when speaking or making a decision, often taking a long time to do so. That's what that means.
I do a lot of hemming and hawing at work.
I'm sure a lot of people do. You can find us.
I do a lot of yee and hawing.
That doesn't count.
Yeeing and hawing in the country. Yeehaw!
Get along. Okay, so you can find us on TikTok at Jackwagon Express, youtube.com/@Jackwagon Express Podcast, on X at Jackwagon Pod, and Patreon, patreon.com/Jackwagon Pod. That one you have to go and type in because we're 18 plus content. I want to start with this.
Pussies.
Speaking of that, I have a couple Urban Dictionary words that I need you guys to tell me what you think they mean, and then I'll tell you what they really mean.
All right. I love this one.
I know. The first, you're really going to like these. The first one is goocher. Goocher. No looking it up. Goocher.
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 That bitch is a goocher, man. Woo. I ain't getting anywhere near her. I believe, I'm going to guess that it's a derogatory term about someone.
Okay. Interesting. Your turn.
Oh, okay. Goocher. Almost sounds like some kind of bag, like a Gucci bag. I know it's not that, but I'll just go with that.
A goocher is freaky when freaky, creepy shit happens, but not necessarily a bad or negative thing. When you're singing or humming a song and then turning on the radio to find out that very song is playing, that's a classic goocher.
Interesting.
Picking up the phone to call someone only to have them call you
who
before.
Who wrote this shit?
I don't. Urban Dictionary. Maybe, like you said, maybe we should check the Rural Dictionary next time.
Or the suburban dictionary.
Next one, fun bobby. What's a fun bobby?
I'm going to say this is an English cop that's a blast to hang out with.
That's funny.
I'm going to say some sort of like water toy or something. I don't know.
Water toy?
Yeah, like a kayak or like a inner tube or something like that on those orders.
Troy's actually kind of close. A fun bobby is a guy who is only fun when he's drunk. Otherwise, he's pretty boring when he is completely sober. Often a reference to an episode of the sitcom Friends where Monica dated Fun Bobby, who was not only boring, but downright depressing when sober. That's a fun bobby.
That's me.
Last one. Here comes the last one. Air dicking.
Oh, God.
It sounds like a funny walk.
Air dicking.
Or actually a kind of a dance where you...
Air dicking.
Yeah.
Or you're like a pilot who just like yanks it left every once in a while to make everybody spill their coffee.
Come on.
I don't know. Flying something into the air and playing with it, I guess.
Air dicking is the subconscious act of sucking imaginary dicks while arguing a point. Did you see Trump's latest speech? He was totally air dicking the whole time.
Oh my God, of course it's something to do with that.
That's the best thing about these words. You never know.
No.
Like, is it what it sounds like or not? Next, Troy, I should have had you look this up before we got on. So I'm just going to briefly explain it. If you have a chance, go on TikTok, or I'm sure it's other places, YouTube Shorts, and you need to go check out Housekeeping Olympics.
It's hilarious.
There's they have like cones set up, and there's people racing with mops, like doing cone
Oh,
drills.
huh.
Oh,
Right.
it is freaking hilarious. And they got guys on those sweepers that you see like in a school or something that you ride down the hallway.
Hmm.
And they have a folding laundry one or making a bed one.
Yeah, there's some chicks trying to make a bed, see who does it the fastest. This made me think a little bit. I didn't think about it too much, but like, what other kind of Olympics like that could you do that'd be hilarious? The only thing that really came to mind for me was like yard work.
Beer Olympics.
Beer Olympics? Isn't that actually a thing?
Maybe.
I thought like yard work Olympics. That could
What
be.
was I in? I competed on a radio contest called what was it, like the Fear Olympics or something? And we had to shot put a pumpkin, had to
Oh my God.
That actually
Had
sounds
to-
awesome.
I know.
had to throw eggs at a guy's nuts as he stood there with a target drawn on it. And I was putting these eggs through the plastic that he had over him and just burning holes in them. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. But anyway,
That actually,
that was,
you said Fear Olympics.
yeah.
That actually sounds fun. All right, so
You got to
no.
run to a different station to get scared a different way.
So another thing that everybody should check out is, I don't know, maybe you might have seen this Russia's first humanoid robot. They unveiled it like on a stage, pulled the curtain back, and it took about 5 steps and wobbled and fucking face planted and broke. And they quick closed the fucking curtain and like.
Oh my God.
So if anybody thinks that some of these countries are close to us on technology, you're wrong. Maybe China, but I saw it so many times. I just laughed. Embarrassment. I mean,
That's funny.
the amount of time they probably took. I mean, they had a curtain, all this shit, and
Imagine how in deep shit the guys are that said, "Yep, it's done, it's ready."
yeah.
Or actually, they probably said, "You better be ready by Tuesday," and they're like, "Fuck, there's no." Oh, yep, it'll be ready.
Or if it was in German, a German robot, and like, is it ready? 9.
9.
I always forget that doesn't mean no, right? Not yes.
Yeah, it means no.
You know how many times Hitler brushes his teeth? 9 times
9.
out of 10.
Now we have some news stories we got to get to. I don't know. Do you have these are weird ones first, but do you have any news stories, Troy, or anything?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I
Oh,
do.
you go first.
So, I would like to talk a little bit about a pedophile president.
Oh God.
A pedophile president near and dear to my heart. Well, as it turns out, our favorite pedophile president is in fact not actually a pedophile or anything near. You see, David Rogers. Well, no, not David Rogers. That's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about David Schoen. David Schoen is one of Epstein's defense attorneys who represented him before his death. He stated in a July 2025 interview that he directly asked Epstein about any compromising information on Donald Trump. Schoen recounted, "You asked Epstein frankly if he had any dirt on President Trump. What did he tell you?" He said, "Absolutely not. It was an important issue to him. This is a guy who, if he had anything, he would have used it against Trump. But he had nothing. Trump was clean." Schoen emphasized this was part of a broader discussion where Epstein denied having leverage over several high-profile figures. But on the other hand, you can even go on AI. You can go on anything you want right now, and you can ask if Bill Clinton has ever been there, because he's on the flight log 26, 28 times, something like that, and everybody's known he's been out there several times. But now AI will say, no, he never went there because these people said he never went there, so he never went there. And then their argument is, of course, that he was the president and every single thing that he did would have been tracked. Just like when they said that Trump was having Thanksgiving dinner with Jeffrey Epstein on the day that he was actually at the Army-Navy game on TV. And so, my friends, we can simply say, as far as the denial of Bill Clinton visiting Little St. James Island, well, we'll just leave it to both of Epstein's pilots who testified in the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. Starting with Larry Viscosi, Epstein's longtime pilot from 1991 to 2019, testified on November 30th, 2021, during Ghislaine Maxwell's trial. He stated that he flew Bill Clinton on Epstein's private jet 4 times between 2001 and 2003. However, Viscosi clarified that none of those flights were to Little St. James Island, Epstein's private island, his destination called. So this guy, another Epstein pilot, he confirmed flying Bill 5 times on Epstein's jet and to Little St. James Island. That is David Rogers' testimony from the same trial. So we have Bill being flown there by Epstein's pilot, and this is in court. This is testified. This is, can I get a witness? Yes, he testified this in court that he did in fact fly Bill Clinton to the island, where he probably, we don't know what he did. We don't know what he did. I imagine he diddled some shit, but we don't know what he did or diddled. Or he diddled or didn't diddle. However, we also know that Donald Trump was clean as a duck's butt.
And they went to the island on
airplane.
Oh, and that was the other thing. He went after. You see, he went after. It was post-presidency when he went to Little St. James Island, so it wouldn't have been tracked, as so many people use, as their defense. When in fact, the opposite was quite true, and Donald Trump did not, in fact, spend Thanksgiving anywhere near Jeffrey Epstein because he was at the goddamn football game on the television there celebrating with the team at the time he was supposed to be over at Peto's house. Geppetto, all he wanted was a real boy.
Yeah, that's interesting because they were just calling out Trump, and now he just turned around and said, release it. Got nothing to hide.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think this whole time he's been trying to make them demand it. Oh.
Yeah, and it sounds like their Democrats are just kind of doing a whole lot of hemming and hawing.
You know, that reminds me. I once had a redneck grandma, and she was in charge of fixing everybody's clothes there at the farm. And so she was always hemming and hawing. Ah! Yeehaw!
Yeah, I don't have my.
Hemmed your pants.
I can't find my little badoom.
We need one of those sound bites of you going, "Hey, I can't find the button."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Once we have some.
Ding, this is your captain.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Yeah, once we have some more episodes in the books, I don't want to get too long with an intro, but I'm gonna take some of us saying something that just sounded stupid, put them together, and put that
absolutely
in the intro.
Ridiculous.
Well, I have a news story here. Misty has one too. I'm gonna try to go through this quick because I just saw it today, so I figured. The headline was 10-year-old boy drives home from school after argument with his mom. 10-year-old drives home from school after argument with mom. A 10-year-old child drove home from elementary school following a flight. Jesus Christ.
He got air dicked. But that Jeff Epstein fella.
Following a fight with his mom, according to Tennessee authorities, after police arrived at their home to investigate, his dad ended up being taken into custody. Officers responded to an emergency call from W.A. Wright.
Like, what? Your son took the car? You're under arrest. What?
Right? That's totally random.
Yeah, mom and kid are fighting. Dad gets arrested.
Yeah. I think it tells a little bit more here in a second. From W.A. Wright Elementary School, following a report of a child in a stolen vehicle on Friday, November 14th, the Mount Juliet Police Department said in a news release. Breaking news. At about 1 p.m. local time, his mother called 911 saying she left her 10-year-old child inside her running car in order to go inside and drop off some paperwork, but that when she returned, the car and the child were gone. A witness reported the vehicle backed out recklessly, nearly hit another car, jumped the curb, and sped off toward Lebanon Road, police said. Surveillance footage shows that no one had entered the vehicle, leading detectives to believe that the child took possession of the vehicle himself. Our new app... That's a fucking ad. There's an ad in here that just like printed out instead of the picture. Our new app is here, free, fun, and full of exclusives. Scan to download now. Anyway, moments later...
That's funny.
I feel like Joe Biden reading the teleprompter. Didn't he do that? Didn't he read a line that says, don't read this line or something?
Yeah. Pause and something.
Yep.
Oh my God, that fucking cracks me up. That's what I just felt like. Moments later.
Pause. Don't mention Hunter's Coke.
Right? Wait, moments later, officers downloaded the app. No. Moments later, officers found the car at the family's home approximately a mile away from Wright Elementary and parked inside an open garage. Well, at least it wasn't parked inside a closed garage.
True.
Officers found the child with his father, who was apparently confused over why his son arrived home without his mom. After talking with the boy, the child told police that he drove home after having a disagreement with his mom. During an investigation at home, Mount Juliet police learned that the boy's father had an outstanding warrant for alleged theft of property and wire fraud. According to the department's news release, he was taken into custody.
Allegedly.
Yeah, without incident.
Oh my God.
Oh, Misty has one. This is about these four fuckers from Wisconsin here.
Yes.
This is a sick one.
In Appleton. A 14-year-old girl was found weighing just 35 pounds in this home. She, just after COVID, went to live with her dad. So then her dad has a wife and then a child and then a friend of the child. And they're all adults, but they were facing 3 counts of chronic neglect of a child, great bodily...
They just made him do the Richard Simmons jazzercise thing the whole time.
Yeah, no.
Not if you've seen these fat fucking heifers.
Yeah, these 4 are all fat, obese, and they starved this child.
They're
this
all like
14-year-old.
300 pounds, it looks like in the pictures.
So they found her weighing 35 pounds. They said if they didn't know she was 14, she would look about 6 or 7 years
6,
old.
7.
So they are all in prison, 80 years plus, and all on $100,000 to $150,000 cash bond. Now the 14-year-old is in the hospital getting 3 meals a day. She had suffered from malnutrition and signs of multi-organ dysfunction, including respiratory failure, cardiac dysfunction, severe acute hepatitis, and pancreatitis, among other issues.
Yeah, you don't have to read anymore. We get it. I hate those people.
Well, why'd you make me do that story?
Well, I don't know. Because it's all over the place. Troy probably didn't hear about it, but it was on...
No, because it's in Wisconsin, yeah.
I mean, it was all over. And if you just seen these people, it's like...
Yeah.
That's funny. I just watched, I don't know, it's a few-year-old story, but on YouTube the other day, or one of these channels I watched, it was a girl. They seen this like 10-year-old girl running down the road, and she had a cell phone, and this shows on this CCTV or somebody's Ring or something. But anyway, she runs out of the house, and then you see this other person run out, but the other person runs the other way, and this little girl is on a phone, and she's calling 911, and she's trying to tell them where she lives, and that all her sisters and brothers are chained up, and she broke out. She didn't know where she was because she didn't know how to read. The cop finally shows up, and they start interviewing her, and they're like, "Do you take medicine?" She says, "What's medicine?" They went on and on and on, and they went into the house, and this was a devout, I don't remember what religion they were, but it was a husband and wife, and they literally had bunk beds with their children chained up and underfed. They found almost hoarder style. What these people did was they bought tons of food. They ate it in front of the kids. They bought them Christmas presents. They bought them toys they could see that they couldn't have. There was just piles and piles and piles of brand new toys they've had since, they've gotten year after year. And this was all somehow in the name of God. And they were really surprised when they got in trouble.
That's mean. One of those kids are going to grow up and fucking kill them. That's what happens.
That is what happens.
I don't think I
That's
could be
wild.
a cop because I would.
No, you'd have to, too much shit you'd have to see that it's just, no wonder they're usually kind of grumpy, alcoholic, single,
I mean, if I went to like a domestic
Divorced.
dispute where there's this fucking dude beating up his wife and she's like some little girl and he's beating her up, I wouldn't stop running. I would spear him. And then I'd fucking
unload.
I'd just spear him and then maybe hit him with a rock bottom or something and fucking.
Yep.
I mean, I literally would just tackle him and beat the fuck out of him. I wouldn't be able to just, you're under arrest.
No.
Yeah, you'd have to headbutt them while you tackle them.
Yeah.
So you could claim it was just an accident during the act of
And then
legal takedown.
And then tase him right in the dick.
Yeah. Shoot it right at his fucking balls.
Yep.
Hemming and hawing all over the joint.
Yeah. Jesus. Fucker, I turned my page. All right. Couple more things. And then I have a super interesting story. So first, we're going to cancel somebody or raise a glass. Like we don't have to be negative Nancy's all the time. Sorry for anybody named Nancy. That's probably our only listener. Her name's probably Nancy.
I don't
and she
know what
just
happened to you, but
She just unfollowed
She just
us.
unfollowed. I do want to cancel somebody, and that is people that are on speakerphone in public.
You've been canceled.
Yes.
I fucking can't stand that. You're walking through Walmart or some store and somebody's on their phone holding it up on speakerphone. I just want to run over there and
cancel them.
go up and, like, if it's a girl, just run up and go over there and be like,
Kick her in the front butt.
no, just go over there and be like, oh, is that your boyfriend? Oh, sorry, I'll talk to you after. Or,
Yeah.
just fuck up their whole day. And I actually I want to raise a drink to, or I guess if that's what we're going to call it, fucking snowplow drivers that get up at 2 a.m. and go out and clean the fucking roads all night long for 12 or 14 hours. I mean,
Get plowed and then plow.
yeah, it can't be super hard, but I mean, getting up at that time of night, trying to stay awake, plowing the road,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I could do that. How about, they get paid pretty fucking good, I know that.
They do. They're a county worker. They're, yeah.
Do you guys have anybody you want to cancel or praise or...
I do.
Uh-oh. All right, this will be good. Let's go.
It's these motherfuckers that I keep seeing these videos. It's these motherfuckers that go to funerals and twerk or pull out a piano and play a shirtless song, or otherwise, one of the family's friends coming and doing some stupid prank that, I told them I'd do this. That is, I would run over and punch them in the face until they were in the box next to my relative.
So, like, funeral crasher?
You've been canceled.
And I'd like to raise a toast to the guy who invented canned bean dip. It is so heavenly.
Canned bean dip?
Fritos. A man named Fritos.
Oh, that's that
Oh,
stuff in
I-
a little can.
Yeah,
That's
they
got
also
the
have,
cheese.
like, mild cheese. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, got that too.
The bean dip? Isn't that eating, like, fucking malto meal?
It's fart maker for sure. Like, I get bad gas off this, but I love it. Not the gas.
Oh.
Uh.
I don't... Is it like refried beans?
Yeah, but it's
I can't...
definitely got more flavor.
Okay, but either way, I can't handle that. I can do refried beans a tiny bit, like on a burrito, but it has to be just on there, spread on there like mayo. Not like,
Right.
Like
I
a
can't
thin
do the
layer.
yeah, I can't do thick. Oh, I don't know how you're doing that. I'd look at that fucking shit and be like,
No.
Yeah, I cannot. I cannot do refried beans.
I do like it, like I said, a little bit, but I can't. I can go to Taco Bell or anywhere and order a bean burrito.
Right.
No.
I will never do that.
No.
But
That's like you go to a Mexican authentic restaurant, and I'm like, okay, I'll take this, like these tacos or whatever. And then on the plate, there's just like of beans and some fucking rice. And I'm like, who just fucking would literally just eat beans? This, it's not even beans. It's runny shit.
right?
So it's like looks like diaper gravy. You just fucking squeezed out.
God.
We have a Mexican restaurant here called Old Mexico. The food it's pretty good. They serve a lot of stuff. You get beans and rice with it, but that's not like all you get.
Right.
If you get steak tacos, you can get beans and rice with it. And
I
they
knew a lady that went there once, and the beans and rice didn't miss her. She had a really big butt too.
Beans and rice, yeah.
I cannot deny.
Oh my God.
That's fucking funny. Anybody paying attention, you figure that out. There was no hemming and hawing there.
Noping and doping.
You have somebody you want to cancel or anything or no or yes?
Yes, when people leave empty soda cartons in the fridge after all the soda is gone out of them.
Oh, so I've been canceled.
Oh, you open up the refrigerator and you get so excited.
You've been
Fuck yeah, there's
canceled.
still pop left.
Yeah.
And then there's not.
Yeah, or it's outside the fridge, on top of the freezer, or on the floor, in the garbage
I
can.
got
Right
fucking
outside.
Ritz crackers in my thing right now. They're empty.
She's basically.
It pisses me off every time I leave it in there.
I'm canceling Kip right now, is what I'm doing.
Did you hear it? It pisses him off every time he leaves it in there. He's got an empty thing of Ritz, and he just leaves it in there.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Yeah.
It
fucking-
reminds me I don't have Ritz.
This isn't the same thing, but one thing I used to do when I was younger. So when I was younger, it was cereal boxes were always on top of the fridge,
Mhm.
right? That was pretty common.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would pull them all out so they were just sitting on the freezer. So when my mom or my dad would open the freezer,
Oh, they'd all fall.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You
And-
would do that.
and then I used to fucking take a string and I would tape it like above my door in my bedroom. And then I would tape it to the bottom of a Dixie cup. You know what a Dixie cup is?
Yes.
It's little tiny.
I know what, yes.
And then I would put water in it. And
I'm not for.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, yesterday when I was talking to you about the Ultimate Warrior and the Undertaker, you didn't know anything about it, and I said you were probably 2, and you looked it up, and you said you were actually 1. So, anyway,
I know who they were. I just didn't know that scene. Okay.
I put water in that Dixie cup. I'd have a string taped to the bottom of it and to the above the door. When they'd open the door, it'd flip down. The only thing I never had the balls to do is use the electrical tape on the sprayer on the sink.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
usually they're black. And
I am famous for that, or used to be, because we had the typical black handled
Yep.
one, so I just used black tape, and then set it back and aim it, and the kids would just wait for mom to come in or something, and just die laughing, and then all my drunken friends, I would just do it all the time, just fucking be a douche.
Because back then they didn't have the old technology of, the fucking head of the faucet comes out.
And it's a sprayer.
So
Yeah.
at least a little sprayer on the side.
Mhm.
And if you got lucky and they didn't have the chrome one, they had the black one, you could use a little electrical tape, point it outwards.
I wonder if you could have used duct tape on the silver one.
Maybe. You probably
Even a
could.
rubber band, really. Most people
Or a
don't
rubber
notice
band.
right away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I suppose
So
you don't
they
really
come over
look
to
at the
crank the
sprayer.
sink on.
Right. They don't look at the sprayer.
That's funny shit right there.
There weren't no hemming and hawing about it, tell you that much for sure.
No, that's for damn sure. We're going to move into, we are going to do some more.
I call bullshit.
I call bullshit. And
I think we should have a telephone ringing for like I call bullshit. Hello, is this bullshit?
Or you could make the phone ring and then the answering could just be like a fart or a cow farting. I don't know.
Every time we do news from now on, I'm going to be like, and now back to you, Kip.
And that's what I'm going to do. Either that or I'm going to go and clip you saying earlier, I can't find the fucking button, and I'm going to put that in here. Time for some I call bullshit. I'm going to read you 3 statements. One of them is bullshit. France has a new law. Oh, no, not new. France has a law that bans throwing out edible food. The world's largest desert is Antarctica, not the Sahara. A town in Italy elects a mayor of the river every year.
Would you like to go first, Misty?
Sure.
France's law about the food. The world's largest desert is Antarctica, or a town elects in Italy elects mayor of the river.
I'm going to say that one's bullshit.
Okay.
I believe, like, how the fuck are you going to come and tell me that this food is edible or not? You don't know what happened to it. And if you had to police all the fucking food that got dirty or poisoned or something fucking wrong with it that'd be thrown away, then there'd be a fucking big old problem, wouldn't there? So I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah, but why not? Isn't that, well, that ain't France. It's Britain where they're putting people, 80-some thousand people in jail for having a bad post on Facebook about the government.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they're putting people in jail.
Yeah, they've gone crazy.
Oh my God.
They've gone cray-cray.
Great.
All right, Troy.
No.
And
Really?
Misty.
Damn it.
Nice.
It is.
So which one was that one?
It just says there's no mayor of the river.
Oh, okay. That's totally believable.
All right, next one. The first vending machines, 1st century AD, dispensed holy water. Number 2, a town in Alaska has a cat that served as mayor for 20 years. His name was Stubbs. And number 3, the average person walks the equivalent of 5 laps around the world in a lifetime.
I'm pretty damn sure that cat was fucking mayor for like 30 years. I think it's number 1, whatever that was.
The first vending machines dispensed holy water.
Now, I know there was like ancient Egyptian type of weird-ass fucking vending machines, but
yeah, the first vending machines, 1st century AD, dispensed holy water.
see, I can't. There was a little thing that put out water, but I don't know. I don't think it was water. But yeah, I'm gonna say that one's bullshit.
What was the third one again?
The average person walks the equivalent of 5 laps around the world in a lifetime.
That sounds like bullshit too.
I'm gonna say it's more than that, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one too.
Okay, well, both you fuckers.
Yes.
So that one is the average person walks 3 laps, not 5. So it's actually
so it's
less.
but
So you were
okay.
kind of wrong.
Yeah, well, I still picked the right one, so
Yeah, you did.
you should let me do this one time.
So like, I walked across Milwaukee, about all the walking I'm doing
What?
in a lifetime.
Oh.
Oh.
The equivalent speaking.
Okay, there's a bridge in Germany built just for squirrels. The first YouTube video was uploaded in 2005 entitled Me at the Zoo. And number 3, in Japan, you can hire a handsome man to cry with you and wipe your tears.
Son of a bitch. I thought I knew before this last one.
I feel like that one's true.
I think number 1 is a bullshit.
The bridge for a squirrel.
I love that fucking accent. Yeah.
What was the second one again?
The first YouTube video was uploaded in 2005 entitled Me at the Zoo.
I'm gonna say that's bullshit.
I don't believe that's real. I think I heard that. Or it's just some urban legend.
I love it. Misty
No.
and Troy.
No.
No.
Really?
Yep. I knew for a fact that the YouTube video was true because I actually just watched it like 2 months ago.
Well, yeah, you're a YouTube nerd.
What was
so-
the third one then? What was the fake one?
No tear wiping handsome man service.
That seems like something you could absolutely get in Japan. And now that I know that, I'm opening a business.
It
Okay, I'm
does.
fine to
We
see
know a
you.
genre that's yet to be filled.
You know, people would fucking pay for that.
Mm-hmm. They would.
Come here and cry for me. I had an idea for a new business. Every time I go and get my hair cut, getting your hair cut is like the most relaxing thing ever. Like I could fall asleep every time I get my hair cut. So I keep telling the lady that cuts my hair, you should give fake haircuts. Like with no blade in the thing. Just go through the motion and make it like a massage. Make it take longer. Just, like you're cutting hair, and just like snipping, but you're not, there's no blades or nothing. I'm like, people would fucking pay because it's like getting a massage.
Yeah, like a scalp massage or when you're at the dentist and try to brush against their boob.
Oh my God.
Then you realize it's some 60-year-old guy with man
Yeah,
tits.
Damn it.
Oh my God.
What movie is that? Where shit, I can't even remember who it was. They're playing basketball.
Yeah, Ben
Stiller, yeah. And then
Stiller, and the dude's all sweaty, and they did
Oh,
it in
yeah.
slow-mo. And he's
Yeah.
like sliding his face up his
Yes.
nipple. Disgusting.
Yes.
He slid up his sweaty nipple.
God.
all right, well, we got one more of these before we get into our Alex Ivanov declassified document. But this one is serious. It's real. I mean, last week's was real too. I mean, he brings all real stories. You'll understand. The longest tennis match lasted 11 hours and 5 minutes, and it was over 3 days. A man in India has been wearing a gold shirt worth $250,000 since 2013. And the world's oldest known "your mom" joke is 3,500 years old, and it was in a Babylonian tablet.
Oh my God.
I could see all of these being true, except for I'm going to go with the Yo Mama joke is
Same.
bullshit.
What was the first one again?
The longest tennis match lasted 11 hours and 5 minutes, and it went over 3 days.
I'm gonna.
It kept tying. That's possible if it was a playoff.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the second one.
Okay, we have Troy,
No.
Misty. It's a lie, but it's one of those. I usually like to not do these, but the gold shirt was worth $23,000, not $250,000.
They just changed the fucking
yeah.
number.
Mm-hmm.
I normally don't like to do those, but I like the one about your mom joke. So
Of course you would.
my maturity just fucking shines sometimes.
I don't know about shines.
I know that's why you like me, because you like shiny things.
I need to retell you my definition of shiny things.
You got the shining.
Next, so this is from our undercover person, Alex Ivanoff. This is real. Troy, you might know. I just heard about this the other day, and I looked into it. And this is what makes people be conspiracy theorists. Alex Ivanoff brought this to me.
I thought his name was Axel.
Yeah, it is. I just spelled it wrong on here. Maybe it's Alex this week. You know, like, what's that, dyslexia?
Yes.
It's his cousin.
It is. Yeah, Alex is his cousin.
Yeah, because Axel's way cooler.
Yeah.
Troy, do you
Aiden's
know
pretty cool too.
what is?
Aiden and Adam.
Yeah, or Arviticus. Do you?
Alvin.
Oh my God.
So, do you know what Event 201 is?
Oh, that's the one after Event 200.
You're probably going to know what this is or have heard of it when I start telling you the story with the declassified documents I have. So, Event 201. It was a 3.5-hour pandemic tabletop exercise, a simulated war game discussion, not a real event or prediction, designed to illustrate gaps in global preparedness for a severe pandemic. It emphasized the need for stronger public-private partnerships between governments, businesses, and international organizations to handle issues like supply chains, misinformation, travel restrictions, and vaccine development. The date of Event 201 was October 18th, 2019, held in New York City and partially live-streamed. The organizers were Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security, in partnership with the World Economic Forum and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. This really happened, and Bill Gates was there. These people sat around a table for 3.5 hours discussing this. A fictional novel coronavirus called CAPS, originating from bats to pigs to humans in Brazil, spreading globally via travel. It was highly transmissible even by, well, I can't say that fucking word.
Asymptomatic.
Oh yeah, asymptomatic people. With no vaccine available for the first year, in the 18-month modeled outcome, 65 million deaths, economic collapse, and social chaos. 15 players role-played a global response team, receiving fictional news updates and briefings. Discussions covered finance, communications, trade, travel, and medical countermeasures. This was the fourth in a series of similar Johns Hopkins exercises. Also, Dark Winter in 2001 on smallpox, Clade X in 2018 on a fictional parainfluenza virus. This is a little bit, little weird, huh? 2019.
Above your grade level or what?
You're not putting it together. This was all done right before COVID started. They were role-playing what would happen if a virus took over that went from bats to...
I am. I was just teasing you in the pronunciation.
Oh, yeah, I can't
Yeah.
pronounce it.
Right over your head.
So,
Not a jet.
so here, some of the key... I can't believe you haven't heard about this, Troy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't believe you haven't heard about this.
What is it I haven't heard of?
What's that?
What is it I haven't heard of?
What I'm reading you, Event 201.
Oh, yeah. No.
So some people that were there, I'm not going to name names, but I'm just name their title. Former CIA Deputy Director, Director General Chinese Center for Disease Control Prevention, Bill and Melinda Gates, Johnson & Johnson.
There was a Chinese guy there too? And Johnson & Johnson
Yeah.
for the vaccine that was created before the...
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Lufthansa Airlines. It almost sounds like euthanasia, but it's not. Finnair, former CDC admiral was there. UN Foundation, UPS Foundation, Marriott International, and then various others from WHO, World Bank, etc. The event stressed that coronaviruses were chosen because they were a known high-risk family, post-SARS 2003 and MERS 2012, not due to any foreknowledge. Timeline in relation to COVID-19. Date. Early 2019, planning for Event 201 begins. Coronavirus selected as plausible scenario based on prior outbreaks. October 18th, 2019. Event 201 takes place in New York City. That's this meeting. November 19th, recommendations released 7 key points on public-private coordination, misinformation, countermeasures. Late November, December 2019, first known COVID-19 cases in Wuhan, China, likely bat origin, possibly via intermediate host, started in Asia, not South America. January 2020, COVID-19, publicly identified, spreads globally, conspiracy claims about Event 201 begin circulating online. And then, there's a whole bunch more shit to this. March, April 2020, peak of misinformation linking Event 201 to planning COVID-19. Fact checks from Reuters, USA Today, Full Fact, factcheck.org. Debunk the claims, of course. And then it just goes into a whole bunch more of conspiracy theories and debunkings. This is the kind of shit that goes on that makes people think, about conspiracy theories. Because why would a group of people get together 2 months before COVID and pretend like a coronavirus was released and try to plan for it? This is where Troy would come involved, because he gets deeper into this part of it than me. Is some people believe that there's these rich people like Bill Gates and all them that have more money than anybody else in the world, and there's a couple of them in each country. They're the richest people in the world. All get together and they want to control the population and they want to reduce the population.
Yeah.
So why would they want to do that, Troy? Because you know more about this than me.
More control.
You've seen the Hunger Games.
100%.
That's the rumor of what they call them elites, global elites.
So imagine if they do destroy all the bees on the earth, and so they are the only food makers somehow. They can only make so much, so they might as well get rid of, the excess.
Yeah, so if you get real
conspiracy thinking, man.
If you get real crazy into the conspiracy, they people believe that all these elite people with all the money basically want the world to end up being like Hunger Games.
And be like, I heard a story that actually came out of a Democrat's mouth today, congressman, I believe, that the reason why they wanted to keep the shutdown going is because it shuts down the Department of Justice, which is investigating them.
Oh, well, that would fucking make sense. There's just this rumor that's been going on for a long time that these rich people want like one global government that's in charge of everybody in the world. One currency for the entire world. That almost makes sense, but not to be somebody be in control of it.
Somebody else's dollar has got to be worth another dollar. That's how your country, when it's kicking ass, your dollar becomes worth more than any other dollar.
True.
And by doing it all it's all the same. And so they've gone control. Globalism is fucked. They want to knock America or any other superpower down to the lowest one and raise the lowest one up to there. Kiss my American ass.
Yeah, so if you want to look into it more, you can go find information wherever you want. It was called Event 201. It just wasn't talked about a lot because of how fishy it looks. It basically looks like they sat down and planned fucking COVID-19. And then it happened. It's insane, some of the shit that's out there. I mean, I'm sure when we start launching some bonus episodes, I already have a few things printed out for us to touch on with, like, was that Project Bluebeam? Because there's a documentary coming out. It might be out. No, it's coming out like the 20th or 21st. Now I got to remember what it's called. Troy, maybe you can help. It's about aliens. And it's supposed to be one of the best documentaries releasing information on this. They have a whole bunch of high-ranking people talking about it. Shit. I just heard the name today. Missy's I think going to look it up for us.
I'm very skeptical.
I know, I am too. But I guess there's high-ranking people. People you probably wouldn't expect in this. Just look up like a Netflix alien documentary.
Is it the Alien Perspective?
Oh, no. Age of Discovery, it's called. It just came to me.
The Age of Disclosure.
That sounds like an Epstein film.
Age of Disclosure.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, that other one sounded like an Epstein film.
No, that would be Disclosure of Age.
No, that's what he's trying to avoid.
Yeah, that one's gonna be interesting.
Focuses on alleged government cover-ups regarding UFOs and non-human intelligence.
Yep.
It has a planned theatrical and streaming release with news outlets like Variety reporting a new trailer drop in October 2025.
Predictive programming?
Heck, is it Project Bluebeam?
So I'm wondering if they do predictive programming to get everybody kind of used to an idea. So when it happens, it's not so shocking. It's like, oh, and it's more believable
Yeah,
because they've seen scenarios in which it can actually happen.
a psyop. Everything I've been learning more and more that of how many things actually are psyops. Not just here, everywhere in the world.
I know one, that little car that's a scion.
Project Northwoods or Operation Northwoods or whatever.
Yeah, Operation Northwoods.
That was one of the most popular ones. Another one was during the election with all them stupid troll farms coming on social media during the election with Trump and Biden. When Biden won, spreading information. And I remember that. Remember that? How there was these like memes and shit going around that said Hillary for whatever reason. No, maybe that was when Trump was going against Hillary. But they said Hillary was like really sick and had some fucking disease, and they like that was all Russia. Russia.
Marsha.
One more thing quick that I thought was hilarious. I don't know and then if you guys have anything. I just caught it tonight. I was watching I was going to put on football, Monday Night Countdown.
Football.
Which was Cowboys Raiders, by the way. And
Yep. Just forged it.
I was scrolling and on Fox News, Trump was talking, and he was talking at some summit about the economy, but it was all put on by McDonald's. So like all the big McDonald's franchise owners were there. It was hilarious what he was talking. He's like, yeah, I even had every time we have people on the fucking plane, was it Air Force One? We serve McDonald's, and that's all we have. And we had Bobby Kennedy. I got him to eat. He doesn't want me to tell anybody, but I got him to eat a Big Mac, and he said he loved it, and he just was going. The fucking guy is such a storyteller. If you ever listen to him on Joe Rogan, he gives his plan away for when he talks and does a speech. If you pay attention, he says, there's always a hook, but you need to go around in a circle to get there. So he said something like that. He's like, you got to tell the whole story and go around and come back to it. And then get there. He's just funny. I think it's hilarious. Some of the shit he says and does. Well, does anybody else have anything to add to this award-winning fucking podcast episode?
I do not.
No.
No.
Neither does the tablet doesn't have anything to add either, so I think we might be done.
All right, we're out.
Until next time, make sure you go check us out on Patreon. Maybe we'll have a bonus episode in there.